Hi, my name is Karen Feynman, and I'm the Executive Director of the Lawrence Township Education Foundation, or the LTEF. I'm here today with Vessy, our board president, and we're going to have a little discussion. Vessy, first, can you tell our audience how you correctly pronounce your last name? As we know, many, including myself, have not pronounced it correctly.
Hi, Karen, and hello, everyone. Yes, you're right. I have a difficult last name. The correct way to pronounce it is Dusichka. Vessy, Dusichka. Thanks for asking.
Awesome. Tell me a little about yourself and your ties to the Lawrence Township Public Schools.
My family has lived in Lawrence Township for over 12 years, and we have two beautiful daughters who attend the public schools. I graduated from Rutgers Business School with a bachelor's degree in accounting back in 2008, and I also am a certified public accountant. I worked in KPMG's external audit practice for over 8 years, servicing primarily nonprofit organizations, and for the past 3+ years, I have had the privilege to lead the Pew Charitable Trust's accounting team.
Great. And I moved to Lawrence about 11 years ago, so I was right behind you. When did you start with the LTEF?
Back in 2015, I attended a back to school night, and there was a presentation by a former trustee who gave us a lot of information on the LTEF, and I expressed my interest. I joined that year and I stepped in the role of treasurer immediately. I served as treasurer for 5 years, and in 2020, I was nominated to become president for the LTEF.
And I certainly appreciated your support when I took over. You were the treasurer, and you're, very, very helpful as I took over, especially on the financial components.
Thank you.
What are you most proud of in regards to your work with the LTEF?
I'm proud and I'm also honored to have the opportunity to work with an amazing group of individuals, my fellow trustees and you, Karen, all of whom are devoted to the organization and to the children of Lawrence. I'm proud that the LTEF, along with our donors, as well as the Lawrence Township Public Schools, have worked together for almost 30 years now. This meaningful relationship that we have cultivated has enabled us to provide amazing grants to our schools and ensure excellence in education for all students in our district.
You hit on a very important point. We are coming up on our 30th anniversary, so very excited for next year and see how we're going to mark the occasion. How has COVID impacted the LTEF, and how has the organization pivoted in order to respond?
The pandemic has posed a lot of challenges to all of us, and the LTEF was not spared. I would like to say that we have been very fortunate with revenues remaining fairly steady, with the exception of our fundraising ones. As all of you are aware, we weren't able to hold our annual event, the Handbag Bingo, this year because of the pandemic. However, our fundraising committee, in response to that, along with a group of wonderful volunteers, worked tirelessly on putting together new, amazing events. Let's Get Trivial, first and second edition. Many of you have taken part in those events, as well as our upcoming event, Spring for the Arts, which will be held on May 22nd at the Lawrence High School. In terms of grant making, through careful planning and wonderful collaboration with the school administration and our educators, we were able to adjust to the needs of the district and still provide amazing grants, innovative ones that benefit all of the students in these unprecedented times.
Very well said. What are you most looking forward to in regards to the LTEF when the pandemic is over?
It's an interesting question. As I mentioned, we put together several new events this year. And I do want to say that for me, these events were not just fundraising events. Those were events that brought our community together. They allowed us to give ourselves a fresh breath and forget for a bit all that the pandemic has brought upon us. They proved to us that together, as a community, we can face challenges and persevere. And I'm looking forward to continuing to build upon that and reach new heights.
Awesome. I am really excited for our LTEF Spring for the Arts on May 22nd. And that's one of our new events that Vessy just mentioned. And it's going to be a wonderful occasion in which we're actually going to be able to gather together. It's the first non-virtual fundraiser we had hosted this year, and very excited for that. and hope that you all plan to attend Saturday, May 22nd at the Lawrence High School parking lot. We look forward to seeing you. Thank you, Vessy, for your time and all of your energy on the Board of Trustees and in the last year, the most difficult year as your first year as president.
Thank you.
Welcome.